We need to talk. Most of what gets sold as biohacking is just basic health advice sold with a price tag and better marketing. And people are spending thousands chasing it, thousands of hours, thousands of dollars. Which means you could be ignoring the 4 things that could actually move the needle, while you try to optimize the 1% that honestly barely matters for you at this stage. So I'm going to break down what actually works, what's just repackaged common sense, and a small handful of things that's actually worth paying attention to, objectively, from someone who works in the field. So biohacking is a great way for you to try to optimize particular things in your life and understand more advanced specific things in nutrition, recovery, performance, and everything that involves around your life. Whether it's recovery, performance, or life in general, biohacking has become a way for you to figure out exactly how to get the most out of your body. And these hidden tips that everyone loves talking about can make a big difference when it comes to certain objective aspects of your life. Personally, I've tested out several of them. Whether it came to nutrition, how you sleep, how you optimize your day, your scheduling, how busy you are when you start winding down, whether it's reading, they do work. And the science, the data, the technology, and everything that people use to test them show that to an extent a lot of these methods and a lot of these ideologies work really, really well. Most of it's just a repackaged basic idea that comes to health performance and taking care of yourself and how we should actually live day to day. Like sleep tracking, you just need to prioritize your sleep better. Like you don't need to know exactly how much REM sleep and all this you're getting. If you're getting 8+ hours of sleep and you still feel unrested when you wake up, then you need to go do a sleep study. Zone 2 cardio. Everybody loves this. Such a trendy, viral thing. Everyone loves running, jogging, but Zone 2 cardio seems to be the king for, in general, pretty much everybody who's trying to get into shape or lose weight. Which this basic principle is just do easy cardio throughout the week. Cold exposure. This one, yeah, you help burn more deep brown fat, and that's going to help you metabolize better. It's linked to more chronic illness, so you want to be able to do that. It's great for performance. All those things are true. However, they're sold at a luxury price when honestly you could just make your bathtub as cold as possible and put a little ice in there and just do that every once in a while. Sauna, sweating out toxins, reducing soreness, reducing stress, upping cardiovascular health. This is just being outside in warm weather, which naturally used to be a very common thing. And yes, all those points are true, but having to pay to go to a sauna to do all these things is a little silly. I have someone personally who loves promoting outdoor workouts, especially when it's warm out, just for this simple fact. And it's a lot cheaper and a lot more accessible. Morning light, naturally, our circadian rhythm. We're meant to wake up with the morning light. I mean, that has historically been the way it should be. I get that not everyone's work schedule and everything else works that way, so they have to get LED lights that mimic morning and day light so you get more energized from it and you don't feel as chronically stressed from those corporate lighting, very bright white lights. They're all good practices, and as humans we benefit from all of them, and there's a large degree of which they help within multiple areas of our life, our performance, and our well-being. However, they are oversold and overpriced versions and ways to get you to spend your money for optimized health when all of these things are very naturally occurring, and you can just go do them if you would just take a little bit of time and do them. They try to propose that as secrets. They're not secrets. It's just the natural part of human life. But not everything is repackaged. Some of it is very solid scientific findings that actually make a huge difference. That's really hard to figure this stuff out on your own or just naturally go do it out in your day-to-day life. And I think this is where most people get things backwards. The first one, obviously, is going to be like glucose monitoring for non-diabetics and diabetics. This is just a great way for you to figure out how you can optimize performance levels, how much you're eating, how your body is going and moving. And if you're not super in tune with nutrition, then it's a great way, especially if you're pre-diabetic or you have signs of prediabetes, that glucose monitoring can be a massive benefit for you. There's a lot of recovery technology and all of these for the simple fact that some of them, they're very goofy, but when it comes to myofascial release or deep tissue massage, when it comes to just increased performance or just feeling better, a lot of them are wonderful. There are some data tools, especially for women's health, that I think are extremely beneficial for understanding how your body actually works. Now, this stuff should be basic knowledge. However, people gatekeep this information, and a lot of people just don't understand how their bodies work, and they try to overcharge for you to understand the basics. So a lot of this is very useful for very specific people, but it's more icing on the cake than it is the cake itself. So this is the more unhinged side of biohacking, which there's unproven supplements, nutrition protocols, diet protocols, exercise protocols, off-label drugs that are just proven to be super simple and easy for your body to use, spoken from someone who did a quick Google research and read a case study. Whoop-de-doo. Listen, if it's unproven at this point, people are going to experiment with it, but it doesn't mean that you should. This is life-risking for some people, life-changing for others, and overall, it might just be a waste of your money. So here's the 99% of what's real, what works. First and foremost, your nutrition needs to be on point. Are you in a surplus? Are you in a deficit? Are you in a maintenance? What does your nutrition profile look like? Are you getting your vegetables? Are you getting your protein? Are you getting your fats? What type of fats? Are they healthy fats, unhealthy fats? Is it a good source of protein? Is it cheap protein? Is it expensive protein? Don't overcomplicate it. You just need to make sure you're getting the proper protein for what your body needs, the proper carbs, and the proper fats. A good general way to get this, I'm sure you've heard by now, is the TDEE calculator. This will give you a couple variations, and based off your current age, weight, height, this will give you the information that you need to figure out what you should be eating. If you're not good at measuring, well, I'm working on something. Second thing is you need to prioritize your sleep. You need good sleep. Sleep is a natural performance enhancer. It reduces your stress, it helps you recover, it helps you mitigate from day to day, it increases clarity for choices, it helps your body repair, build muscle, and it prevents other chronic diseases from showing up in a more lifelong sense. Consistent weight training and cardio. This is great for bone density, muscle health, stress management, producing good hormones in the body, as well as just helping you stay more pain-free, able to move more functionally, and just be able to feel more capable day to day. Stress management. Understand that when you start feeling stressed, you need something to actually de-stress you. Not watching hours of TikTok on your phone. That gives you a short-term feel-good dopamine release because you're getting instant satisfaction from all the short-form content. But you need to actually manage your stress, such as just mitigating when you go to bed. How much screen time are you getting? Are you staying in stressful situations? Are you focusing on the negative? Some therapists recommend doing box breathing, which is a breathing exercise that can activate your parasympathetic nervous system. This helps you actually de-stress. And try not to be as sedentary throughout the day as much. Be more active, more moving. I'm not saying you have to go on walks more often or lift weights more often. Just try to keep yourself from sitting as frequent. These fundamentals win every single time because they are the basics of your physiology, and that's what your body responds to. Everything else is optimizing the margins, which after you build good healthy habits and you're consistent with it, then you can start focusing on those things. There's nothing wrong with trying to optimize your health or your wellness, but if you're trying to optimize a foundation that you haven't built yet, you're wasting your time. Master the basics and you will beat and demolish all of your goals. And you will beat the 95% that are trying to spend thousands just to hack their way around all of the hard, boring work. I hope this makes a little sense. To take everything away and summarize it, is you need to practice the basics, build the habit, and strengthen your foundation. If you do that and you don't try to overcomplicate anything, you will excel in feeling more healthy, moving better, feeling better, sleeping better, performing better, working better. You will just feel significantly better if you focus on mastering those basics and changing your habits. So don't overcomplicate it, keep it simple, and build those basic things, because that's going to take you a lot further than just trying to figure out, how do I perfect this? Proficient over perfection every single time. So anyway, I hope this helps. Anyway, I will see you in the next video. As always, stay grinding, stay smiling, of course, stay silly. I'll catch you all in the next video. Till then, later.